by V-Chain, the official Layer 1 blockchain of UFC. Brandon Moreno, 28, Kai Kara-France, still on the right side of 30, 3 inches in height from Moreno. He will try to take advantage of what is a slight edge of 1 inch in reach. All right, now to get you primed for the co-main, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening, presented by Manuel Real Hasta la Muerte, and the action spy thriller of the summer, The Gray Man, starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Ana de Armas. Watch now on Netflix. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Douglas Crosby, Saul Diamato, and Jacob Montalvo. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This fight is 5 rounds for the interim UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 24 wins, 9 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 124 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, presenting the number 2 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Kai, don't blink, Kara-France. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 19 wins, 6 losses, 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 124 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the number 1 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Brandon, the Assassin, baby!
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You gotta keep it clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
To quote the great Joe Rogan, this place is deafening.
So loud.
Kai Kara-France, 25 minutes or fewer away from bringing a UFC championship belt back home. Brandon Moreno has been there and done that. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Timex, official timekeeper of UFC. Timex watches have taken a licking and keep on ticking since 1854. Kara-France in black, Moreno is in green.
The chants of Mexico ring through the building.
I mean, there's not much better in sports than a UFC title fight, man. The energy is just through the roof, always.
And these are 2 of the most skillful men in the sport. 2 of the fastest and 2 of the most technical.
Absolutely.
Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. Kara-France figures to try to attack that lead leg of Moreno early. Early connection there for Brandon.
Moreno struggled with that against Davison Figueiredo, and he openly admitted that. So that's one of the things that they've tried to work on during his time in Kansas City.
Something's bothering
You got kicked
Moreno.
low. You got kicked low.
A little redness on the eye of Kara-France from a couple of those jabs from Moreno already. The right eye, our left eye of Kara-France has a little redness.
Let's take a look at this low kick and see what happened here.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt.
Take your time.
No doubt.
Moreno gets 5 minutes. Likely won't use all of that. Nice job by Herb Dean to give him the benefit of the doubt. Back underway, about a minute gone by in round 1 of a possible 5. Third time that James Krause has cornered a fighter in a UFC title fight, previously with Tim Elliott and Megan Anderson.
And those are great challenges. Those are good opportunities to learn, but this is a chance. This is a guy that's been there before. This is the greatest challenge or challenger for a title that Krause has ever had. So for a guy, talking to Laura Sanko, she goes, you have seen him developing fighters. With a guy that already has skills and him kind of tightening things up, you'll see a better Brandon Moreno.
Laura Sanko, our broadcast partner and a teammate now of Brandon Moreno there at Glory MMA and Fitness in Kansas City. But you're right, DC, right? Megan Anderson and Tim Elliott were big underdogs. Moreno's the favorite here to get it done.
What are the odds?
Minus 205 at close for Moreno, plus 175 for Kai.
Which is a flip from the first time, because Carl France, like John said, had momentum. He was the favorite going into that fight. Started like he was the favorite. Dropped Moreno in the first round, but Moreno just kind of outdogged him as the fight went.
That left hand from Moreno appeared to get Kai France's attention.
And for Kai on this run, he has not done much of this, getting pushed back and not fighting his fight. He has got to get back to what he does that he's had the success with that has allowed him to find himself in his interim title fight.
Well, who should win Crypto.com's fan bonus of the night? Scan the QR code or go to Crypto.com/fan bonus and help your 3 favorite athletes win up to 30K in Bitcoin. Vote now.
That championship level experience is huge for Moreno. Oh! Big right hand by Kai.
Loaded up on another one. Moreno ducks underneath.
That was beautiful by Carl France. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when he was getting singled, like, he pushed him towards the fence to try to defend because he understands. But the one thing he does not want is Moreno on his back early. Good job by Carl France. He literally drove his pressure in to Brandon Moreno to get him to the octagon side, to use the fence as a shield to allow him to get back to the center. That was beautiful defense by Kai. I think that was a big spot there for Moreno. The first time Carl France landed on him like this in the first fight, he dropped him. He took the cleanest shot that Kai could have thrown, and he ate it with that big right hand. It was right on the chin.
Another right hand. That first fight between these two was the second fight of Moreno's second UFC stint. Just a totally different beast now.
Of course, there's also the difference if this is a 5-rounder. Moreno having gone into those championship rounds with Deiveson Figueiredo, one of the most dangerous guys in the sport.
You take a punch from Deiveson Figueiredo at 125, you can get punched by anyone.
That's a fact.
He is powerful.
Little redness on the forehead of Moreno late in the round. Kai France out of range with that right hand. All right, tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of the UFC. Grab one today at Casey's.
Big fella. Whenever you go in those combinations and look to cut him off with that left hook that we're working with Capetillo, okay? Hey, big breath for me. Coach, go ahead.
Cuando estés ahí en la pared, no te quedes mucho en el single. Transición al doble, scoop, y al body lock.
When you're against the cage, do not stay in the single. Whenever you're in the lock with him, you need to start taking out the leg. You started working your way out.
Hey, if you don't have the takedown, punch and break.
The unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this copyright work is illegal and punishable under law. All right, round 2 is upon us. Brandon Moreno and Kai France. The UFC interim flyweight title hangs in the balance. Moreno with that patented high guard. Says he has changed that up a little bit under Krause's tutelage.
I think it's in his stance, John. It's a little more narrow. Remember before in his earlier fights, his stance was really wide, boxing stance, so it made it very difficult to check kicks. Seems like it's a little more narrow with his feet, which is that in turn allows for him to check some of the kicks that Carl Franz is throwing, or just kind of scoot out of the way of him.
Yeah, that is a noticeable difference, DC, now that you pointed out.
Yeah, it's more narrow.
He occasionally extends into that old stance when he throws like a long jab, like right there.
But look at what he got, right? He got a leg kick.
Yep. Has Kai been 5 rounds before?
He has not been 5 rounds.
No. First main event. Our title fight, obviously. First 5-round fight. And Brandon has a ton of 5-round experience. Not only 5-round experience, but hard 5-round fights against Davis and Figueiredo. So you would think that as the fight goes longer, it starts to favor Brandon Moreno.
3.5 minutes to go in the round. Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC.
Oh, wow. That's a big mistake. Went for that head kick. Moreno ducked under it, and now he's almost got his back.
Yeah, but look at how Carl Franz is driving in his heels. He's driving his right heel into the mat, trying to turn his body back. So the moment he can slip that left shoulder, he's out of danger. But he almost drives his pressure all the way back into Brandon Moreno. He's driving that elbow. There you go. Now he's out.
Oh, heavy leg kick.
Starting to add up this round for Carl Franz.
That was a big one.
Pretty good advancement there by Moreno, but Carl Franz had the guard up.
DC, it's like Moreno has to remember to change the stance back.
Yeah. He does. He has to remember not to get too wide, because now he's wide.
Yeah. He falls back into it, and then he corrects himself.
And if you're Carl Franz, that's when you start kicking.
Right, now he's correcting himself.
And that's changing camps, right? Because the more time spent, the better you get at all the things that you guys are implementing.
Moreno doing a really nice job defensively, causing misses on 65% of the significant strike offerings from Carl Franz.
Moving out of range, landing his.
Moreno 0 for 3 on his takedown attempts.
And Moreno will not get tired. He will fight forward in your face the entire time. That jab was nice.
Good left hook.
Both guys starting to let it go a little bit more here late in the round.
They're starting to find the time.
Yep. And that was the idea right there. With the narrow stance, you saw Carl Franz just throw the inside kick. He just kind of scooted right out of range, got back forward. By being a little better with his base, it allows for him to make those quick evasive movements that keeps him out of leg kick damage. Beautiful job by Moreno. Nice adjustment to his stance.
Dean Thomas, what do you have, my man?
Moreno. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. When he has the stance a little bit more narrow, it gives him access to his left high kick, and he needs that left high kick to keep Carl Franz's right hand exactly where it wants it to be, and that's by his face and not throwing it at Brandon Moreno.
Under 30 seconds here in round 2. Good leg kick for Carl Franz.
Moreno is putting a lot of pressure on Carl Franz. It seems like he's picking it up.
A lot of pressure. And this is what happened in fight 1. When Carl Franz started quick, Moreno just said, I'm too much of a dog for you. And he almost bullied him as the fight went longer. And it seems like that is what he's starting to do now.
Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of the UFC. Grab one today at Casey's.
Hey, you look incredible right now, okay? Hey, but listen very carefully, sir. You're letting him stay in the fight because you're not throwing enough lead hand action. All he's fucking doing is trying to come over the top of the right hand and kick your leg, just like we talked about. Remember the Mexican style boxing? I want the Mexican style boxing. Just stay fucking safe with it and keep working off to your right. Finish with that hook sometimes, finish with that left kick sometimes. Coach, go.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that last round. There's a beautiful low kick from both men. Here's a high kick from Moreno that just missed, and Kai Kara-France counters with a sweep. And there's another high kick, another look at it.
Kai Kara-France has got to do a better job of picking up those high kicks because he has missed 3 of them so far. And Moreno has just been a little bit off target.
UFC 277, Pena versus Nunes 2 is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Good inside.
Yes,
yeah,
nice
beautiful
land.
inside low kick to start it off.
Brandon Moreno's got to be very careful in that inside leg kick. If he keeps making the same evasive action, you got to watch, because those guys will kick you inside to move you into the right hand, a la Dan Henderson. It was one of his best strikes, best combinations.
Kai took him down with a sweep. Brandon Moreno.
He's got a very dangerous guard.
Yeah, very dangerous, very offensive. Kai's got to be careful here.
Someone got cut. It's Moreno underneath the right eye.
Oh, big shots from Kai Kara-France.
Big shots by Kara-France.
Not sure exactly what it was that opened up the cut under the right eye of Moreno, but it is a pretty significant one.
Oh, that's a bad cut. It's not in the worst place.
No, it's not. He's lucky. It's under the eye.
But it could swell up. And if it does swell up, it could impede his vision.
I've been watching Matthew Semmelsberger. These guys, they're so tough now, man. It doesn't matter.
I mean, in losing, that guy gained a lot of fans.
Gained a lot of respect, yeah. Oh, yeah, beautiful elbow landed by Kai Kara-France.
A slashing elbow.
Yeah, Moreno's holding his wrist, and he takes it over the top and drops that elbow.
Gotta think that gives Kara-France some confidence, getting the takedown, doing something with it. 3 minutes in to go to the round.
Beautiful step-in uppercut. I love how he set that up with the jab. Oh! Kara-France. Beautiful connection.
That was nasty.
Brandon Moreno has never been finished as a pro.
Oh, heavy, heavy leg kick by Kai Kara-France. Kai Kara-France is finding the mark in this third round.
Starting to pick him apart. Moreno's got to get back to his game plan, man. He's getting a little reckless. You don't want to do that against this guy.
I think he's losing a little bit of his composure because of the cut and because of the times that Kai Kara-France has landed on him. He wants to get it back. Another heavy leg kick from Kai.
That machismo, right? He's a fighter.
Yes.
He's a fighter's fighter, and now he's bleeding, so he wants to fight. And everything else goes out of the window. He's got to stay within himself.
Moreno had a very strong third round against Kara-France in the first meeting back in 2019. Kai has turned the tide here. 2 minutes in the round.
Kai is landing, and Moreno lands.
Big leg kick from Moreno.
Good 1-2 from Moreno. Partially blocked.
Left hand connection now for Brandon.
Nice jab. Oh, beautiful kick to the body.
That pace of Moreno is really, really heavy, man. He's riding his pace the entire time.
Good uppercut lands by Moreno.
You know, when it looks clean, you can't really go with Kai Kara-France. He is so technical in what he does. Pops that good jab. He throws a good right hand. He does everything really, really technically right. Brandon does have to make this a little dirty.
Under a minute now to go, round 3. Championship rounds potentially forthcoming. Nice job defensively by Conor France. Now he shoots. Oh! Moreno cracks him with a spinning back fist out the other side.
Oh, beautiful kick to the body. Oh, he hurt him bad.
He hurt Conor France. Could be the beginning of the end.
That's it.
Is the UFC flyweight champion.
He threw those
kick
kicks
to the
over
liver.
and over. He threw them over and over. And that one landed perfect.
Guy's hurt bad.
He's hurt bad and shut him off.
It's that liver kick.
He threw that kick over and over.
A championship belt is en route to Glory MMA and Fitness in Kansas City, Missouri. Brandon Moreno back with gold at 125 pounds.
What a tremendous performance. He just made up his mind. Once again, he's going to be a dog. He was throwing punches. He was taking damage, but he made it a little dirty, made it a little ugly. And at the end of his combinations, he was throwing body kicks, and he did it multiple times. Finally, one landed where he needed it to, and he got the finish.
A beautiful show of respect. Let's take a look at it. I want to see the kick where it landed.
Slapped. Yeah, it looked like it slapped with the foot. Please let us see it.
Stand by, fellas. We're getting you the replay. Davis and Figueiredo perhaps was hoping for some new blood, but in all likelihood, it will be meeting number 4 between the two champs, Moreno and Figueiredo.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look at it here.
Replay is brought to you by Game Day Ready, the official pain reliever of UFC. Activate your $50 Fight Night credit at tricono.com.
Oh, yeah, right in there.
Right
Stepped in and dug it in there. I mean, that when you get hit with a shot like that, it's the craziest feeling. It's like everything just shuts off. Just.
Oh, it looked like the toe got him.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, if the toe gets you, it's over. You start trying to run away. Hey, the toe gets you, it's over. Oh, my goodness. It looked like the toe got him. If the toe digs, let's take a listen, guys. Listen to the impact.
A UFC interim flyweight belt to go with his undisputed belt. There's the reaction from Krause.
Hey, look at my boy.
It's like security, get off of me.
Krause was excited, man, and as he should be. Dude got his first world champion. Congratulations to all of them. Every one of them deserved this.
And for Brandon Moreno, underneath that right eye, nothing more than a souvenir. What a moment for Tijuana, Mexico's Brandon Moreno.
Wow.
All right, well, next Saturday, don't forget, a UFC Fight Night from the Apex in Vegas. The light heavyweights get the shine. Thiago Santos and Jamal Hill. We will also crown 2 more Ultimate Fighter winners the entire night live on ESPN and E+. The main card starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kai France, all class in defeat.
Yeah.
He will go home to his family, his son Kobe, his wife Sade. Had a great round, and perhaps if he had gotten back to the stool and to those championship rounds, the complexion might have changed, but Brandon Moreno is an absolute savage. Proved as much yet again tonight. To make it official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring by winner by TKO, and now the new interim UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin, baby!